welcome to my channel. There's another edition that I want to talk about my last clinical experience because I'm not afraid of anybody, because I believe in myself, I believe in my abilities, and I believe in the truth. If I see like you wronged me in a certain way, and if I don't accept it, I speak out. And no matter who you are or where you're from or how you think you can take stuff, I always speak out. So what I realize is that during nursing, during clinicals, I feel like the nurses do not like baby nurses. I don't know why they don't like us. I just feel like they don't like us due to like certain ways or certain behaviors they show towards us. Like sometimes even when you talk to them, from their way of expression, from their way of saying things, you get to know that they don't like you. So you just try to like back off, because that's not how it should be. We have to be respected. We have to be talked to in a certain way that we feel respected. So it's a lot of scenarios. Like I remember one day at clinicals, and I was working with this nurse. So like after we came into the building, like we were assigned to our patient, I went in, and usually you have to wait for reports. So I went and stand right to my patient door, trying to wait for my nurse to come and give me a report. Guess what? You're not standing there for like 1 minute or 2 minutes before you see nurses come in. Sometimes you're gonna stand there for like 10-15 minutes on your feet trying to wait for nurses before you can go in and start taking your vitals and stuff. So like I was waiting for my nurse, like my feet is all tired, like, but I keep standing, try to move around a little bit so that I can feel like, get my feet to do something. Waiting for my nurse to come, she was taking forever. So I was patient, trying to wait for her. So when she came in, so while I was standing waiting, I remember going into my patient room, and I went and introduced myself. I told her I'm going to be her student nurse, and she told me something. I forgot what it was. So I was like, okay, I'm going to let the nurse know. So as soon as I saw the nurse come in, so I tried to walk to her to let her know what the patient told me. She was like, okay, wait for me. I was like, so I got scared for a second. So I was like, okay. So I didn't get to tell her what the patient told me. So she went into the patient room. She talked to the patient. She gave the patient medication. So as she was coming out, I was like, oh, can I get a report from you? Then she was like, yeah. So she was trying to give me a report. Please, like, I'm still learning. I'm not a nurse yet. You gotta break these words down to me. Don't give me report as if to say, you giving report to a nurse. This is a baby nurse you giving report to. So like, if you want to give report to me, you gotta make sure like the words that you're saying that I understand. You cannot use any big nursing words to me. Like, how you think I'm gonna write that down? So most of the time when they're giving me, like when she was giving me the report, some of the words I didn't even understand what she was talking about. So after that was all clear. So I went to give my patient her vitals, to take her vitals. So when I took her vitals, her blood pressure was high. So usually when your patient blood pressure is high, you have to go and let your nurse know that the patient blood pressure is high. So I went to the nurse to let her know that, oh, my patient blood pressure was high. So I was like shaking, like I don't even want to approach her because I feel like I'm afraid. So I went to her. Then she was acting like she's writing something down. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna just wait after she's done. So I just stand right by her, watching her. So after she was done, so I was like, my patient blood pressure is this over this. She was like, okay. She didn't even say thank you. So I was like, all right. So this scenario, it's not just me, even some of my friends, like as soon as you see them, they're angry because like they're not happy with some of their nurses. So sometimes, like, as soon as a nurse pass by and you and your friend, like she wanna explain to you what the nurse already did to her. So as soon as the nurse pass, you gonna see like she going like this. As soon as the nurse pass, you be like, that nurse thing, you know. So like I don't know like why nurses. I'm not gonna say all of them, but most of them, some of them, they don't like baby nurses. I don't know why is it that way, you know. By right we should like they should love us, you know, because we trying to be like them, but they don't like us. And not even the nurses too, even the PCAs, they don't like us. Even the PCAs. I think like some places they call them STNAs, some places they call them CNAs. They degrade us. Like they see us as inferior. They see us as dumb people. I don't know why. Like sometimes even like if you try to approach a CPA and you need help from her, like the way she gonna answer you, you yourself you're gonna run for your life, you know. So I recently remember like I was trying to find like a IQ checks. Me and one of my friends, she was helping me to find it. So like we checked all over where all the IQ checks are, but we couldn't find it. So we saw this PCA. She was taking vital in one of the patient room. So we asked her if she has an IQ checks before that girl could answer us. She took almost 5 minutes just to say yes I have it or no I don't have it. She was like, yeah, I have. So you have to say what? Because you cannot even hear her. Like she put her tone down. Like you cannot even hear what she's saying. So you gotta go like, huh? Then she gonna say again, what? What did you say? He's like, oh, I have it, but I'm using it. Then you're gonna be like, you know what? I shouldn't even bother to ask her. And sometimes like if you have, because like the PCA, like they are assigned to patients, so like when we are there is that we doing their job, we are there to help them. But no, they're not gonna see that as a help. They're gonna feel like they're helping you. That's how the PCA sees us, you know. So certain thing if you don't do for your patient, they're gonna come on you like, oh, you're supposed to do this, or why you didn't do this, you gotta do this, you know, like you gotta put the digits in right. Oh no, you cannot come here and do this, you have to do it this way. You have, and like the way they be talking to us, that's not fair, you know. Like who are you PCA? Who are you? Like things that I can do, you cannot even do half of it. You cannot even do half of what I can do or I'm allowed to do. I can give medication. Can you give medication? No. I can listen to the patient heart and lung sound. Can you do that? No. You can't do that. So half of things that I am allowed to do, you're not allowed to do that. So why are you trying to act like you on top of the world? You gotta calm down, PCAs. You know, we are there to help you. We are there to help you. We are not there for you to look at us like you helping us. That's not how it should be. And even in the lunchroom, that you work, like you stand trying to take care of patients, you come into the break room, you want to sit and relax and stretch your legs. But guess what? Oh, you guys have to give up your seat for the nurses to sit down. So when you see a nurse, you gotta give up your seat. That's what they be telling us. Like, so as soon as you see a nurse, you gotta wake up and give up your seat so the nurse can sit down. Because like there are limited seats, it's not much. So as soon as you see the nurse, you be like, oh, do you want to sit down? And even if that nurse don't want to sit, you have to beg that nurse to sit. Oh, you must be really tired. Come and sit down and relax, you know. Then you give up your seat. But for me, if I want to give up my seat, as a nurse, when you see me giving up my seat, you know that I don't even want to give up my seat. Because I'm going to do it in a certain way when you see that. Huh? You're going to be like, you know what? You can have the seat. I'm going to show you how I give up my seat, guys. Right here. I'm going to just show you how I give up my seat. So, like, I'm sitting here like this. And you, as a nurse, you come and you want to sit down. I'm going to go like this. Try to massage myself. go like this because I'm trying to massage myself. You know, when you see me going like this, you know that I don't want to give up my seat. You know, try to squeeze this tie up. You know, try to massage these legs. You know, you watching me, you know, watching me, like trying to give you my seat, but I have to make sure I massage my body too, you know. It's tired. You're not the only one been standing. I've been working too. So you gotta relax. So I'm gonna go like this, stretch these, you know, and when I'm waking up, I'm gonna wake up like this, very in a slow motion. I'm gonna go in a slow motion. So once you see that, you know that I know this girl don't want to give her seat. So I'm gonna go like this. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Scoot to the side and be like, oh, you can come and sit. So once you see me do that, you think you want to sit down there? You're gonna be like, you know, you can have this seat. No, to put all joke aside, right? We are disrespected at the hospital. Like the only people who love us, to tell you the truth, the only people who cares about us is the family. The family sees us as good people, like they love us. But like the nurses, some of the nurses, the PCAs, they don't like us. I don't know why they don't like us. Is it because we're wearing these ugly clinical uniforms? Maybe it's that. I don't know, but I think so. Because our uniforms, maybe because it's so ugly. So when, you know, sometimes like the way you dress, if you wear ugly clothes, people are gonna hate you. They're not gonna like you. But like if you're looking so cute, maybe they're gonna like you. So this is making me depressed because like when you're in school, you're already depressed. You go through a lot. Now you go to clinicals, it's another story. Like the PCAs and the nurses don't want you to see you around. So it's like you're just there with your clinical instructor, but everybody looking at you like, just the family love us, guys. So this is the end of my story. If you think you enjoy my video, please give me a thumbs up, like, comment, and share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll be back with more videos. Thank you. Bye.